Sometimes I don't see him for a week. I kind of begin to miss him.
好高興，哈利路亞！
I'm very happy. Hallelujah.
今晚有機會可以分享我嘅信
Just
息。
want to share my testimony with you tonight.
我喺香港長大，
I was brought up in Hong Kong.
細嘅時候咧就有機會讀教會學校，
I went to a Christian school when I was young.
所以都聽到關於耶穌嘅事，
So I heard about this Jesus.
又知道創造天地萬物呢位真神，
I heard about this God who created heaven and earth.
又聽到好多關於聖經嘅故事，
I learned about the stories in the Bible,
好似埃及人點樣壓制嗰啲以色列人，
like how the Egyptians used to bully the Jews.
咁主又將以色列人點樣帶佢離開埃及，
God brought the Israelites out of Egypt,
開紅海，
opened up the Red Sea.
好多神蹟奇事。
Oh, many wonders and signs and wonders.
但係知道還知道，
But knowledge is more knowledge.
但係神對我嚟講係好遙遠。
He was rather remote.
到長大後，
When I grew up,
咁我覺得
I thought to myself,
神咁遠都係靠自己好啲。
well, he's so distant, I have to depend on myself.
咁有人就教我，
Some people taught me,
佢做人咧要有計劃，
you must have plans.
你要控制你嘅命運。
You must control your destiny.
咁你一定要有短嘅計劃、中嘅計劃同埋長嘅計
You
劃。
have short-term plan, you have medium-term plan, and long-term
如果
plan.
你冇目標嘅話，
If you don't have a goal,
你射支箭，
like you shoot an arrow,
你射中咗你都唔知道。
you have hit the target and you don't
如果你
even
冇
know.
目標，
So if you don't have goals,
你成功咗你都唔知道。
you may not even know that you have achieved it.
咁我覺得好有道理。
I thought this makes sense.
咁我就自己生命有好多計劃。
So in my life, I had plans.
咁我就按住我計劃一步一步去做。
According to my plans, I worked out my life.
正如大部分嘅香港人咧，就
Just like many Hong Kong people,
都想自己嘅生命好啲嘅，
people want a better life,
前途好啲嘅。
a better future.
咁我按自己計劃，
According to my plans,
似乎又可以一步一步咁去找緊自己命運。
I thought I was having a good hold of my destiny.
到咁上下時候，
Destiny.
到咁上下時候，
Then it came a time
我又可以結婚，
I was supposed to get married.
跟住我計劃一樣。
So according to my plan, I did.
咁我又買屋，
And I bought a
又
house,
買車，
I bought a
又
car,
儲錢，
I saved up.
又生 B B，唔係我生，我老婆生。
Well, my wife had children.
咁似乎樣嘢都好似按住計劃咁樣進行。
It seemed everything was working okay.
我覺得如果人只要係勤勤力力，
I thought if people would only work hard,
有啲上進心，
if you have aspirations,
有啲計劃，
if you have good plans,
你可以將自己生命把握得住。
then you would have good life.
但係生命往往唔係咁樣。
But life doesn't work out that way.
直到廿幾年前，
About 20 odd years ago,
我有個好朋友，
I had a very good friend.
佢都係會計師，
He was also an accountant.
佢患咗肝癌，
He had liver cancer.
好痛苦。
Very painful.
我去見佢嘅時候，
When I went to see him,
每日見到佢
every time I saw him,
都睇到好難過，
I was so sad.
我又幫佢唔到。
I cannot do anything to help.
到後來佢連講説話都講唔到。
Then he could not speak anymore.
雖然咁樣，
Even though
我眼望佢眼，
I looked at him, he looked at me.
大家心裏邊嘅事情大家都知道。
We knew what we were looking at.
但係有一日佢過咗身，
One day he passed away.
咁我翻去睇個遺體嘅時候，
Then I looked at the corpse.
縮埋一嚿，
It shrunk.
咁我睇唔到我好朋友喺嗰度。
I cannot see my friend.
雖然仍然係個身體，
It was a body.
雖然佢臨死之前都唔識講説話，
He could not speak before he passed away.
但係有啲好寶貴嘅嘢
But something very precious
離開咗佢。
left him.
我第一次開始諗，
I thought to myself for the first time in my life,
點解生命咁得意嘅？
life is very interesting.
一刻間喺呢度，一刻間又唔見。
One moment it was, next minute no more.
我朋友去咗邊度咧？
Where did my friend go?
佢有冇話你要嚟呢個世界，
He did not decide to come.
但係佢又唔想離開呢個世
He
界，
did not want to leave.
但係始終都離開咗。
He left.
我開始諗生命究竟係咩
I
回事？
thought to myself, what is life all about?
我冇答案，
I had no answer.
大約喺嗰段時間，
And about that time,
中英談判開始咗。
the British-Sino talk began.
當時香港社會好繁榮，
Hong Kong was all prosperous.
樣嘢都似乎幾好，
Everything was working
但係突
great.
然間
Suddenly,
嗰個談判破裂咗個消息
the
嚟到，
negotiation had some hiccup.
成個香港好似冧咗，
Everything collapsed in Hong Kong.
嗰啲股市又咁樣，
The stock market collapsed.
港幣又咁樣沉咗，
Our Hong Kong dollar collapsed.
嗰啲樓嗰啲價錢又跌晒。
All the property prices went tumbling down.
我識嗰啲朋友好多都話要移民，
All my friends were talking about where are we immigrating?
好似成個世界末日嚟咗咁樣。
As if the end of the world had come.
我住嗰度有個騎樓，望住對面
I
嘅 supermarket，
was looking at a supermarket from the balcony.
好多人排場。
Many people were queuing up at the supermarket.
咁我自己喺度諗，
I thought to myself,
哇，世事嘢都好難預測，
well, very unpredictable.
不如我哋落去睇下，
Maybe I should also queue with
買翻啲嘢啦。
just buy something just in case.
細蚊仔又咁細，
Children are so young.
奶粉啊，樣嘢都要
Milk
嘅。
powder. We need milk powder.
去到個 supermarket，
Went to the supermarket.
乜嘢都冇晒，
There was nothing.
得翻啲廁紙。
There's some toilet rolls.
嗰啲女士仲喺度爭廁紙。
And the people, the ladies were rushing and fighting for the toilets. They don't look like ladies.
我翻返嚟，
So I went home.
我諗話，
I
點
thought,
解會咁？
what's happening? Why?
前嗰排前幾日仲係好好㗎，
Just a few days ago, everything was fine.
但突然間就咁樣樣咧。
Suddenly, it changed.
原來周圍嘅環境，
All this environment,
正如我哋嘅生命一樣，
just like our lives,
都唔係我哋可以控制得到。
it's not in our hands.
嗰時候我同太太都結咗婚一段時間，
I was married to my wife for years then.
個女都5、6歲，
My daughter was a 5-year-old, son 6-year-old,
個仔3歲到啦。
son maybe 3 years old.
咁我同我太太嘅感情真係一麻麻，
Well, our relationship didn't really work out.
好似兩個陌生人住喺一間屋裏面，
It was like two strangers living under the same roof.
都無謂傾咁多偈，
Oh, maybe we shouldn't talk too much.
一開親口都差唔多要鬧交，
Whatever we say, we end up in an argument.
都唔想講。
So we decided we would rather not speak.
但係你有細蚊仔㗎嘛，
But you have children.
咁有時都有需要要講嘅。
Sometimes you need to say something.
但係大家嘅心都諗，因為有細蚊仔嘅緣故，唯有將就下啦。
Because of the children, I'll put up with it.
但係我作為一個男人，
But as a man,
我覺得好失敗。
I felt I'm such a failure.
我想俾好嘅嘢俾我屋企，
I want to give good things to my family,
俾我細蚊仔，
to my children.
我想愛我嘅太太，
I want to love my wife,
做一個成功嘅丈
to
夫，
be a successful,
一個成功嘅爸爸。
a successful father.
但係我睇唔到，
See it?
我想愛我太太，
I want to love my wife.
但係我裏面扭極都扭唔出一滴愛出嚟，
I could not squeeze an ounce of love.
冇。
None.
想做好做唔到，
I want to do good. I could not do it.
原來自己婚姻都唔可以控制。
So I'm not in control of my marriage.
當1年、2年、3咁多事情發生嘅時候，
One after another, things were happening.
我就覺得好悶，
I was very bored with life.
唔想諗，
I don't want to think about it.
咁想揾啲嘢
I want to have something
嚟 occupy 我自己嘅腦。
to fill up my mind.
咁我最好睇電視啦，
I watch TV.
飲我啤酒啦，
I drink my beer.
食我嘅煙斗啦，
Smoke my pipe.
一個台咁樣換啦。
Switching the
打
channels.
波唔係咁興奮，
Football, nothing excited.
講下啲明星麻麻地。
Celebrities, so what?
咁但係轉下轉到有個台，
A channel.
咁我個人咧喺度講嘢，
This man was talking.
幾千人聽佢講，
7,000 people listen to him.
因為佢似乎講啲嘢好有智慧，
What he was saying seemed to have a lot of wisdom.
咁但係好奇妙，
But it's interesting.
佢每講一樣嘢好啱聽、好有智慧嘅時候，
Every time he touched on a subject which is interesting,
咁佢之後佢就要揭本厚嘅書。
he turned to a thick book.
咁我知道後來嗰本係聖經，
Then I realized later He was looking at the Bible.